Quick question, can you tell that this video is actually made by Claude?
Every signal your buyer leaves on LinkedIn turned into replies. Catch every buying signal. Funding, hiring.
Okay, so the thing with us is that we're planning to release our product for the first time on Product Hunt on May 13th. As much as I'm really excited for that, I'm also grinding on making the product video or an interactive demo to show our product. And in the past week, I've been spending a lot of time learning the tools, learning how Product Hunt works, and it's a grind. So in this video, I'm going to share openly, no gatekeep, about how I make my product videos and interactive demo. So if you're a founder or you work in product or marketing, hope this video can be of some help. Let's get started. First, go to YouTube and search for a product launch video. You're going to need a YouTube downloader to save the video. Now, here's the important part. Instead of writing a complex prompt from scratch, upload the video to Gemini. Ask Gemini to decompose the first 10 seconds of the video. Instruct it to thoroughly describe the motions and transitions so that the video can be replicated accurately. Once it generates the script, which includes a technical overview, color palette, and a second-by-second breakdown, copy the text and head over to Claude Design. Create a new prototype. We'll just call it motion video and enter this prompt. Basically, that's the process. Find the motion video clip that you like and reverse engineering it. If you're interested in the detail, I have another full video talking about that. I'll link it here. But to be honest, that takes a lot of time, probably a whole day or two. So in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you another way to present your product, the interactive demo. So now I have installed this Chrome extension called the Supademo. What it does is that it can generate an interactive demo by just recording your page. Start recording. I'm showing the landing page, and then the first feature would be users can easily find their lead by just giving the landing page and then start campaign. At the setup page, these information already generated will offer in terms of key product and service. People can set up campaigns and they can customize as much as they want. On the workflow, you can choose to connect with or without a note, and you could choose to let AI come up with a follow-up with approval mode. AI will generate a follow-up DM message based on the context. And if you think that looks good, you can approve and send. And after you have shown all the features, you can stop recording. And then this will generate the demo page. And from here, you can choose to connect with MCP, which I highly recommend because it'll make the editing process much simpler. I mean, we've all heard about this buzzword MCP in the Silicon Valley or probably around the world as well. And my understanding of it is pretty simple. It's nothing but a connector where instead of you learning all the UIs of different tools or integrate the APIs, which could be hard for a lot of non-technical people, you could just talk to Claude directly and ask Claude to do whatever job that you want it to do. You don't have to care about where to click. And the way you do that is pretty simple too. Here are the steps. Essentially, what you're going to need to do is open Claude. And from here, connector, manage connectors. You should be able to add custom connector. Just call it the name Supademo. And then enter this MCP URL. Now you can see this connector added. And then to connect it, you just have to authorize it. And it's connected. Super simple, right? And then I trim the steps a little bit and keep only 14 pages. Usually the recommended size is 10 to 15 pages for your potential customers to understand your product. After this, we can start using Claude. For example, for the main page, I want to add a secondary button called Book a Demo so that client can directly book it from the first page. Let me talk to Claude. Add a secondary button labeled Book Demo that navigates viewers to the last step. And in the last step, it should show a Calendly link. I'll just paste my Calendly link. And another thing I might want to change is the color. The pink color is not exactly matching my theme. Please identify the theme color of my landing page and make sure you use the opposite color for the hotspots. And another thing is, now you see not all of the pages have this zoom effect. For example, these two pages doesn't have the zoom effect. So what I want to do next is please apply zooms across every step using variations between 75% and 100% depending on the focal area around the hotspot. If you edit page by page, that would take a long time. But now since we're using this MCP, you can just dump all of your requirement in one pass and it will batch edit it. So it saves a lot of time. And make sure you attach the URL of this demo so it can find the exact demo you want to edit. So now it has added this book demo button here, which lead to the final page, and also added my Calendly link over here, which is great. It also identified my brand theme color and changed the color of the hotspot into the opposite color and apply zoom to each of the steps. Now the UI looks pretty good to me. And for the next step, what I want to improve is the messaging as well as the voiceover. So what I'm going to tell Claude to do next is please help me improve the messaging for this interactive demo. I want it to be more outcome focused, emphasizing on the benefits that the product can bring to the users. And second, I wanted to add a lively voiceover. I like the voiceover from Bria. I think her voice is pretty energetic, so we're gonna use Bria's voice. Let's give it to Claude. Okay, Claude has come back to me pretty quickly. So instead of asking users to click here or click there, it's more about the benefit for the users and what outcome can they expect. Let's take a look.
Welcome to LinkedNav, the platform that turns LinkedIn into your #1 lead generation engine. You'll see how to go from zero. Start by dropping in your company website, meet your AI agent team. Every lead comes pre-researched with buying signals. Here's an AI drafted reply.
Well, I have to say this actually exceeds my expectation. The messaging is pretty clear. I wonder where did they get that information? Did they just read from the page or Okay, this is pretty awesome. All right, for the next step, what I wanted to do is essentially send this demo to my potential customers. You know, in B2B, some level of personalization is always appreciated. Now I'm gonna tell Claude. I have attached a lead list. Please help me generate a unique tracking link for each lead in the spreadsheet and add them to the tracking link column of this file. Make all the link expire in 2 weeks. On the first page, there should be a first name customization, but don't make changes to other pages. Okay, now Claude has come back to me with the file. For each lead, it generated a different URL. Let's check it out. On the first page, it added this first name customization. And this one is for Alex. Let's look at another one for Jeff. Hey, Jeff. And when I check my email, I'm able to see that my Supademo is being viewed just now. Okay, up until this point, I've showed 2 ways of demoing your product. One with an animated video, and the other is with interactive demo. And both you can do with Claude easily. If you think this video can help a founder friend or whoever that might need it, please kindly share. And I've also put the link in the description below, so feel free to try it out. And I'll see you in my next video.